and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly, and if this is your first time here, I am an attorney out of Memphis, Tennessee, and today we are doing some advent calendar reviews, mostly actually with alcohol for adults, so please be 21 to try these and drink responsibly. Adult beverage advent calendars. I know they have tons of these at Sam's Club and Costco, but I was able to pick this one up from ALDI. I went ahead and opened day 1 and day 2 so that I could stick these in the fridge and actually try them. So let me grab David and we will open day 1 and day 2 and show you what the cans look like and tell you if we think that they're worth it. While we're getting the cans out, let me give you a quick rundown of what's in here. It is Vista Bay Hard Seltzer, and it has 3 cran raspberries, 3 pearl apples, 3 pineapple coconut, 3 blueberry, 3 mandarin lime, 3 passion fruit, and 3 peach. This does have 5% alcohol by volume, so definitely for people who are 21 and over, please drink responsibly. Let's take a taste. All right, I brought David back because I am not drinking this much alcohol alone today. So here's what the cans look like. If they give you kind of a, here's my hand as far as how big it is.
It's about the size of a Red Bull.
Yeah, all right, a Red Bull. So it's 8.5 fluid ounces. I got the pear apple. What did you get?
Blueberry.
You got blueberry, all right.
I got blueberry. 74 calories.
Oh, there you go.
1 carb. I guess if I cared about that. It's clear.
Schwiescht?
Schwiescht. Can you smell yours?
I can.
Oh.
I mean, it's not wine, so I was gonna like. Mine's really good.
It's really light. I mean, it's the flavor's really light. It's not super sweet.
It's not like super trooper carbonated. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you get something and it's just like so bubbly that it burns you. But yeah, this one is fantastic.
Yeah, the blueberry is really good. It's really light. I mean, it tastes like blueberry, but it's more, reminds me of one of those waters that everybody makes, LaCroix. It reminds me a little bit of the LaCroix because the flavor is really, really faint in the background.
LaCroix with alcohol. All right, so I don't know how you want to do this. I know even though I have an extra fridge in my garage, this is probably going to take up too much of it. And so what I would probably recommend is maybe opening the advent calendar the night before and then putting it in the fridge and then swapping them for each day, or opening 2 or 3 days and then having 1 a day if you were going to enjoy that, maybe with an evening snack or something like that. So Vista Bay came from Aldi. Hopefully there's still some available in your area. If not, next year you should hop on over there. They usually release them the very first week of November. I know I've gotten them for a couple of years, and I think last year they sold out before I was able to get one, and I was kind of bummed. But anyway, that's the next advent calendar. Let's move on to another alcohol advent calendar, also from ALDI. So let's check it out. Let's get ready for the next advent calendar. This one also came from Aldi, but you can pick up wine calendars like this. Again, I've seen them at Costco, I've seen them at Sam's Club, I've seen them a couple other places as well. But this one is called the Wine Advent Calendar 2021 Collection, Winter Wonderland. So there are actually, and I will put a close-up on the screen of the different types of wine that are in here. There are 4 different series: the Snowy Night series, the Reindeer series, the Shimmering Lights series, and the Merry and Bright series. And so I guess it depends on, there's a lot of blends. There's Rosé, Chardonnay, Cabernet Sauvignon, Pinot Noir, Riesling, Moscato. So there's pretty much something in here for everyone, but if you don't like different varieties of wine, this is probably not the advent calendar for you. Or if you're gonna share this with your significant other or some of your friends that are coming over, this might be something fun and festive to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out day 1, day 2, and day 3, and we'll take a taste. Oh, those are kind of big.
It's a Brut Rosé. It is carbonated. Okay.
All right, well, hold on.
So that was day 1. What do you want, day 2?
Day 2.
That's day 3.
Well, there's day 3. I want day 1, day 2, and day 3.
I have no idea
There's
what
day
day 2
2.
is. Okay.
I have no idea where day 2 is either. It's like, why can't they make it easy? It's a calendar for alcohol.
All right. What is this? This is Mary Red.
All right. Oh, they're different sizes. All right. Well, you want to pull out the 3 and see what it is?
Interesting. You get 12 white.
All right.
This is a winter white California Chardonnay. Okay. Oh, and they're plastic, so you don't have to worry about them breaking.
That's always nice.
Do I need to open this one?
All right. Wait. This was day 3.
This is day 1.
Day 2.
This is the Brut Rosé is day 1.
And this was day 2.
The red is the day 2, and the white is day 3.
I'm so confused. All right. Okay, guys. I've got David back. Oh, we're gonna.
Well, you want me to open it, didn't you?
I did, but we didn't chill it. Are you drinking it warm?
It's cool.
All right. So hold on before you
Oh, it's got a twist off.
get all excited. Well, yeah, I would hope so. Oh wait. This is a glass bottle, and these 2 are plastic bottles. All right, that's interesting.
It's carbonated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why that matters.
It's
Coca-Cola
carbonated.
comes in a plastic bottle, so
I was like, what are you talking
it's
about?
fancy.
It's fancy. It's bougie. All right, so we're gonna pour some of these and show you this first one. By the way, these glasses are Kate Spade glasses, and I got them off Amazon probably 2 years ago. So if there's anything like it, I will link it down in the description below, and you can check it out. I can't open that. I'm too weak. Okay, you're too weak. That's saying something.
A sniff.
All right, a sniff.
Whatever. A sip, a sniff.
Are we supposed to sniff these now? Or are we supposed to be so fancy? I don't know if you do that with carbonated.
Did I warn you I'm not a big wine guy?
You love wine. Oh, look, it tells you on the bottle. So this one says it comes from the O Reindeer series. So you can save it for later and read it on the box. And this one comes from the Marion Bright series.
This is the Snowy Night.
And this is the Snowy Night. So what it's probably going to do
Oh,
is
look,
take
look,
one.
look. It goes one series, 2 series, 3 series, 4 series, and it
series.
repeats it over and over again. Okay.
All right, so again, I will put this back up on the screen so that you can see the different varieties of wine that are in here and see if you would like to try it. Was it good?
I needed an empty glass to put the next one in.
All right, should we rinse the glasses out?
Are we that fancy?
Apparently not. Mary Red, California red wine. That's all it says.
It smells like high taxes.
Because it's from California. We're not political on this channel.
Don't ask me to do it then.
Sheesh.
Jeez. Oh, that's red wine.
Does it make you feel so fine?
No.
It's really good. I'm with you. I'm not a huge red fan, but it's not the super dry. It's just a basic red table wine from California. Do you know what I love about these wine glasses? They already have spots on them. You just can't tell. All right.
Old wine.
Third and final taste test.
This is the winter white. But this says what it is. It says California Chardonnay.
Okay.
So it's specific.
Oh, okay.
As
Well,
opposed to California
Mary
red.
Red.
Just
This was decent.
yeah,
This
but if I
was
wanted
good.
to buy, like if I wanted to know if I liked Merlot or a Pinot Noir
That's
or whatever,
true.
I don't know. I just know I'm not going to go to a liquor store and go, hey, I'd like the California red.
Maybe they carry these at Aldi later on in the year. Do you think?
That's possible.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking. I could be wrong. Feast.
Feast.
Oh, it's good too.
You know what's crazy is I think I like the red better.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like reds?
I don't
usually.
like reds.
Usually. Maybe your palate is changing as you age.
Or I had wine, and then I had
Wine,
wine, and I had the alcoholic
and the
seltzer.
Seltzer.
I had the alcoholic seltzer, and I haven't eaten anything today.
Oh, well, that's always good, drinking on an empty stomach. All right, so now you know why we're not tasting 24 wines today and why I brought David into the video. We have another advent calendar. Actually, there are 2 advent calendars left, both of which contain alcohol, so you might want to slow down. Okay, the next choice that I have for you, this one actually came from Steinmart, but I've seen it at places like Tuesday Morning and Ollie's, TJ Maxx, places like that. And so this is actually only a 12 days of Christmas. So if you're watching this after December 1st and you still want to do, you know, a countdown from the 12th to the 24th, then...
Just buy 2.
Oh, or you could buy 2. If you wanted all 24 days. Anyway, these are just cocktail mixers. And so it says Santa Claus is coming to town. And no matter if you've been naughty or nice, it's time to crank up the volume with these fun and festive cocktails. And so they are mixers only, which means you need to provide your own alcohol. It says the first 4 use vodka. Another one uses your favorite type of alcohol. One uses rum, one uses tequila, one uses champagne, and one uses red wine. And since we had this red wine left over from the last advent calendar, then we thought we would make one of those and maybe one of the ones that uses the vodka, because our bestie and other business partner, Cezary, lives in Poland, and he always gifts us his favorite Zubrówka vodka, which is the bison grass vodka, and it is my absolute favorite. And you can order it, I think, through your local liquor store, or you can just go to Poland and have a great best friend that gives it to you.
I recommend the second version.
I recommend the second, yes, if you need a Cezary in your life. All right, so there's all different kinds in here. Let's see. There is strawberry punch, sleigh rider, mojito, cool Christmas carol cosmos, metal margarita, peach bellini, pina colada snow, Whalen winter watermelon, holiday blues, fa la la la, footloose fruit juice, sangria, all right, and then an apple cider and a peppermint martini. I'm not a peppermint fan, so that can go to someone else. All right, which one did we decide to do?
I say we go with the sangria since we have the red wine.
Okay, the footloose fruit juice.
Yep.
Not the Fruit Loose foot juice.
I don't want anything that says foot juice on it, to be honest with you.
All right, so this just slides open. All right.
I like the size of the bottles you get, like the alcohol bottles you get on a plane.
Yeah.
Or that you used to get on a plane.
Well, again, we're not going to be political. All right, so here's the size of... All right.
Foot juice, Fruit Loose.
Fa la la.
Fa la la la, fa la la. Foot Loose fruit juice. Sangria.
All right,
okay.
so it says, in a red wine glass, pour the bottle of mixer and 4 ounces of red wine. Swirl mixture in the glass.
Okay, so I'm going to do this scientifically.
All right.
Say that I'm going to pour half of it in
Half
one.
in yours and half in mine.
And half in the other. That looks like half. Oh, I guess I could have just looked at it. It's not half. It is half.
Oh, you're pretty
I'm
close.
awesome.
Pretty close. Let's
And then we
do
just
this.
pour wine into it.
Whoa, yeah. And maybe just
Perfection. Swirl.
swirl. Oh, that
Smells
smells
like
good.
sangria.
Smells like sangria.
No schwiez that time.
Oh, I didn't drink.
Schwiez.
Schwiez.
There you go. That's sangria.
It's really good.
That's sangria.
And I mean, that's a testament to the decent.
I don't know that
because
that's
it's not dry though. Like, I don't think this would taste good with a super dry, at least for me, it wouldn't taste good with a super dry.
I don't know that this is a Christmas drink for me. I think this is more like if you were doing Christmas on a beach, or if you were someplace that was warm
Lots of
enough that you
people
could
do
sit on a
Christmas on the
patio
beach.
and like have, you know, Christmas on a Tuesday. Ooh, Taco Tuesday and Christmas at the same time.
Do we need a vlog for that?
No, I just need to look at my calendar and find out when the next Taco Tuesday and Christmas is. The red one.
So this would also be a great Christmas gift for somebody if they were kind of trying out different types of bottles and different types of alcohols and drinks to decide if they liked this kind of drink or not. I also wanted to tell you, so while you're doing that, these glasses that have kind of a paisley, I don't know if you can see it very well in the video, but they have a paisley design on them. They came with a Christmas set, I believe 2 or 3 years ago, that came with the Di Serrano Amaretto, and it came with 2 glasses. So if you have someone that loves Di Serrano, which would be someone like me, spoiler alert, Christmas hint, but Di Serrano is my favorite type of Amaretto, but it came with these glasses kind of in a collector set with a nice, decent sized bottle of Amaretto and 2 glasses. And so you can keep the glasses. Oh, I think anything tastes good with this vodka.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's a good, so, obviously there's just 2 of us. We're not going to try
That's Christmas.
every mixer, but what I'll do is I'll put a close up in here. Anything like this that I can find, this does not contain alcohol. So if you wanted to do mocktails with these, you could. If you have somebody who is coming over, it's nice that these don't have the alcohol already mixed in, or if there's a designated driver in your group, when you're having someone over for a Christmas dinner, at least they get something that kind of tastes really good. All of these are under 100 calories per serving. 60, 60, 170, 60, 70, 80. So without the alcohol, every single one of these are under 100 calories. All right, we have one last advent calendar to review, and it's also alcohol, so I think I'm done with this. Let's get to it. For our final alcohol advent calendar recommendation, or maybe it's not a recommendation, would be VINEBOX. I just wanted to tell you also, none of this video is sponsored. VINEBOX did not reach out to me and give me a code or anything like that. They do frequently run percentage off codes because they do these boxes all throughout the year. So if I find anything like that, I will link it below in the description box so you can take a look at that. These glasses came from Etsy. If you like Doctor Who, I'll see if I can find who I bought these from. They're a couple years old again. Anyway, this says, intoxicate instead of exterminate, right? And I'm about to get wibbly wobbly. You could also probably make these with a Cricut, but I don't have a Cricut, so, and this is not sponsored. Here we go. This is the Naughty or Nice. 12 nights of wine. Naughty isn't so bad when you're drinking 1 glass of wine every night, no coal included. We know you'll be tempted, but don't peek ahead. And so you'll see at the top here, they are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get 12 vials of wine, different flavors. I'm not sure how they are telling you if you're naughty or nice, but like here's a Malbec. There's a Pinot Noir. There's a Merlot. What do you want to try, David? Do you want a Rosa Bologna?
I don't like bologna.
Or, these are basically...
That's the Horbanen.
These are all reds. I guess you've been naughty. We're going to force you to drink.
They're all reds, I know, right? So it's a lie. It's the 12 Nights of Wine Naughty Box because it's all red.
All right, so let's try these. Oh, and by the way, inside the box is a $10 credit, a large glass of real wine in a bottle, no sugar, no additives, usualwines.com/12 nights. All right, so let's...
So that's 1 glass of wine? Is that what it's
Allegedly.
saying?
Allegedly, yeah.
That seems like a lot.
I think when you pour it in, it's not that
Does it
much.
say the size?
I think
Oh,
it's
but it
like
does say the vintage.
5
This is a
ounce.
2017.
Make
Which
it-
was a good year for not being 2016 or 2018. Oh I thought it was called lithium.
So this is a Bordeaux.
Oh, this is Italian.
Yeah.
This is a Sicilian wine.
Let's just try one.
I say that like I know anything about wine. Like I don't know if Sicilian wine is better than anything else.
Should we pour one all in one glass so people can see kind of how much wine you get? Because it seems like I had one of these and it seemed like it wasn't a full
Oh, it's not that much.
Yeah, it's not that much. It wasn't a full, I mean, what I would consider a full
Okay,
glass
in fairness, these are huge glasses.
Well, here, let me grab another glass so we can see. All right, so here's just a normal glass.
Well,
although I feel like it's not really a red wine.
Taller. You know what they say, if you're taller, you carry your weight better. So
then I'm screwed.
It doesn't look like as
I'm
much.
5 feet tall. All right, so here's kind of how much, if you have just a normal.
So it's a regular glass of wine.
Yeah, I mean, here's.
It's a small pour.
I feel like it's a small pour.
It's a small pour.
All right, well, here, I'll put some of it back in here. Actually, most of it.
I guess we're aerating it. Is that what we're doing?
Are we?
Because we're pouring it back and forth.
Oh, there you go. All right, we're aerating it, apparently. All right, so.
That is glass. So.
Oh, yes, by the way, yeah. All these are glass. Hey, if you know anything that you would do to reuse these, like what these would be good for, like what can we craft with these?
Really big test tubes.
They're really big test tubes, yes. So if you can think of something that you would craft out of these, then let us know, and maybe we'll try it on the channel. Okay, all right. Now that we've let it aerate for 10 seconds, whoa, it smells.
Smells like red wine. Hey, that's red wine.
Tastes like red wine.
It's red wine.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's kind of, this particular one's a little bit oaky. If you've always wanted to try VINEBOX, I will link a description down below. It's definitely a very popular Advent calendar. It does have 12 days or 12 nights, hopefully nights, you're not day drinking. I think this would be perfect. David's going back to the other cocktail. I did have an ALDI calendar for the dogs, for dog treats. Come here, Duncan. Come here. Hey, buddy. I don't know if you can see him. Give me a second and let me see if I can get him on camera. ALDI does carry a dog treat advent calendar. So if you have fur babies in your life instead of adult babies, then you can definitely get them a really cute advent calendar if you think they want to participate. But at the end of the day, they're dogs. And so what I would recommend is
hot dogs.
Oh yeah, or cheese. Cheese, they love cheese.
Tortilla chips.
Okay. There's probably somebody that's out there saying like, oh my gosh, those things kill your dog.
We don't get political.
Okay, that's not political. All right, hold on. Let me get my favorite thing out. Hold on. If you don't want to spend the money, or if Trader Joe's is sold out of their dog treat advent calendar, which is normally where I get mine, is Trader Joe's. You can just do these milk foam treats. They're small, and so they're not, they're not too much treat if you're trying to, like we do with these dogs, trying to not make them overweight and not get them sick or whatever. But they love these milk foam treats, and they're not expensive. I actually have mine on Subscribe and Save through Amazon, and I will put a link again down in the description box below if you are interested in doing that. And we'll get some footage. We have to, when I brought this out, the dogs were like, oh yeah, it's time for my treat. All right, hold on guys. Let's get to.
And pro tip, if you want to use these for an advent calendar, dogs don't have thumbs, so you don't have to put it in a box.
Sit. Oh, Duncan, did you miss your treat? You're such a good catcher normally. So by the way, if you have not watched my channel a lot, this is Duncan and Mocha. Duncan's on the left, and he's named Duncan after my favorite coffee, which is Dunkin' Donuts, and he has little creamer paws. And then there's Mocha, who's just the biggest lover. She's such a good dog. All right, guys. So that concludes all of our Advent calendar recommendations for 2021. I hope you and your family are all healthy and getting ready for a fantastic 2022. Thank you for watching. If you have not already subscribed, I would ask you to please subscribe, click the thumbs up, and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified when we make more videos like these.